We are going to go ahead and start the meeting. Welcome everyone, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Be seated. Push it. Okay, I do need a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. The first action item is self-recognition of an open meeting law violation and cure. At the October 1st, 2025 board meeting, the agenda did not allow for public comment. This was an oversight that was not caught during agenda planning for that meeting. During the board meeting held on August 20th, 2025, I informed the board that the meetings we hold on the first and third Wednesdays of the month are both classified as regular meetings pursuant to Idaho Code, despite the fact that the meetings held on the first Wednesdays are titled special meetings. Our meetings were all scheduled at our annual meeting and have been identified on the calendar of the Board of Trustees regular meetings calendar 2025, posted on the district website. Therefore, it is the duty of the Board of Trustees to provide an opportunity for the public to provide input at all meetings it schedules at the January 2025 scheduling. The board values the input provided by the community as it helps the board create a successful learning environment for the children of our community. Without our community, we would not be able to have a successful district. It is not the intent of the board to omit public comment. It has always been and will continue to be the board's desire to listen to the needs of our community. I move that the board acknowledge the unintentional violation of Idaho Code at the October 1, 2025 meeting due to the omission of public input, and declare that, as a cure, public comment will be included at all calendared meetings for 2025, consistent with our commitment to community engagement.
Need a second?
I do need a second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Moving on to public input. We have Nathaniel Bowie. Apologize. Yep, you're going to come up here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, and I apologize if I mispronounced your name.
That's right. Everyone mispronounces it. It's Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie. Everyone says Bowie. Even the announcers for the sports that my daughter plays on, that she's been on for 2 years now, and my daughter before her was before. So.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's okay. So public comment. So I wanted to comment the last time I was here, and sent an email to try and get on here, but apparently that's what you were talking about here, that it wasn't added to the last one, so you're gonna add it going forward, so I appreciate that. So just to give a little bit of background, my daughter, she's a sophomore at Lakeland High School, and she came home September 10th, the day that Charlie Kirk was shot, and was pretty upset about some stuff that she'd heard from players, from her teammates on her volleyball team, all of them upperclassmen. And so she told me what she had heard about a teacher saying that Charlie Kirk was deserved to be shot, and that made my ears perk, right? And so I was like, okay, well, and I know she's a high schooler, and I know how teenagers work. It's a game of telephone where it passes from one person to the next, and it's never what it ends up being at the end, right? And so I said, okay, well, I appreciate you telling me this. She was upset by it, and so I did some digging. found some other parents who had heard similar things. And so that was enough for me to say, okay, well, I need to contact somebody. And so I contacted the principal at the high school, Jimmy, and he told me that I needed to get a hold of Rusty. And so I got a hold of Rusty and sent an email to him regarding the incident about the teacher saying that she was, Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. And he, gave me, appreciated that I reached out to him, told me thanks for reaching out, but he couldn't give me any information. It was the same answer that I got from Jimmy as well, and I understand it. If there's an investigation or whatever it is going on, you kind of got to keep that under wraps. I understand that. I wanted to make sure that my voice was heard, to make sure that, and I think I represent the community. I think I represent a vast majority of the community and how they would feel if something like this occurred and nothing was done about it. And so I wanted to make sure that my voice was heard as, I don't know, as a representation of the community, I guess, about how I feel this type of rhetoric is dangerous, especially in the school setting where they're talking with students about this, and it's too bad, because all these kids are very impressionable, right? And so, and this, you see this happen a lot in colleges even, where all these kids are just trying to figure out the stuff that's going on and how to handle, life as it comes at them. And then when you have a teacher who, students look up to and they appreciate and they respect, come out and say that murder is okay, to me, that's a big, it's a big red flag. And that's actually disgusting to me. And so she comes home and tells me this. So I reach out to him, don't get anywhere. She comes home the following day and says that her punishment was that she had to send out an email saying that she apologized. And the reason, this is coming from my daughter, the reason that she couldn't send out, or they couldn't do anything more than an email, was because they didn't have the teachers to get rid of her. This is coming from my daughter, okay? And to me, that having a 15-year-old look at this and the world as, when I'm trying to teach her right and wrong, and then, we have a bureaucracy that says, oh, we can't do anything because, it's going to be too hard, or it's going to be, difficult on staffing or whatever it is. It's a really bad look. And so that's when I got a little bit more involved. I started sending more emails. I got you all involved, and sent a few emails. Had to sit down with Rusty and the rest of his team here, myself and the state representative, Jordan Redmond. He was involved in it, and just to try to get some answers. Trying to figure out what was being done to remedy this, because a slap on the wrist for somebody that's condoning murder is not enough. It's not enough. And so, sat down again. I walked away there, and I think they saw that I was pretty frustrated because I got no answers. And so I wanted to voice my concern to make sure that you guys are aware of the issue, which I think you are aware of the issue. And I also want to say that I think that there needs to be stronger punishment. There needs to be something done to make sure that that type of comment doesn't happen again in a school setting. In any setting, anybody condoning murder. Think about it. If you had a high schooler come to your school the day after the latest school shooting and say, "Oh yeah, did you see that? That was awesome." Would any of you take that lightly? There's not a single one of you that would take that lightly, and that kid, rightly so, should be punished for that. and it wouldn't be a light punishment. And so I feel like we're taking the easy route here, and I feel like there's a lot of, I get it, there's a lot of things at play when it comes to teachers and teachers unions and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want my kids and I don't want the community to see, because I feel like you guys represent the community, I don't want them to look at this and say, okay, well, the people that we have in power are going to go ahead and they're going to take the easy way, right? They're going to go ahead and say, we know that she did something wrong, but it's just going to be too hard of a fight. And to me, something bigger than that needs to be done than what they gave her. And so I just wanted to make my voice heard. I couldn't get anybody else here with me tonight on such short notice, but I know I have a lot of parents that are supporting in this issue. Well, I've submitted an ethics complaint to the state. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but October 22nd is when they'll do a ruling on that as well. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I want to make sure people were aware. And,
All right, so thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate your comments. Is anyone else here for public comment? Okay. I don't know if there was anyone on the sign sheet. On that note, I do need a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 74261B. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. We need a roll call vote.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Payne?
Yes. Come out of executive session at 9:34. I will entertain any motions at this time.
I would move that we place personnel A on administrative leave for 10 days, beginning October 15th, and that same person be placed on probation for 1 full calendar year from the 15th of October.
I'll second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. 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 Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. On that note, we can end the meeting. It is 9:35.